if you are on the regular YouTube, right, let me just go on the regular YouTube page. To check that, you come here on your icon profile up here and you click on YouTube Studio. And under here, if you click on settings, you click on permission. If you see this page like this, it means that you do not, this is a personal YouTube account and you cannot transfer that to another account. So this is what a brand account permissions look like. And for transfer to happen, your account has to be a brand account and the recipient account has to be a brand account too. So let's go ahead and switch this account from personal to brand. First step is that you will need to go back to your regular YouTube channel. And if you click here under your icon again and you click on switch, this account, there is only one channel, right? There's no two channel here. For example, under this Freetrepreneur account, there are two channels. One is personal, one is brand. First thing that you will need to do is to create a brand account under your personal channel. So I'm just going to click here on this icon and click on settings. And then on the account here, you will actually go. So the URL is youtube.com account, youtube.com/account. But on the account here, you will see the option create a new channel, where you can create a new channel. This is a brand channel. So very simple. I'm just going to give, and the benefit of a brand channel is that you can invite other people to come and manage it. You can transfer ownership. There are a lot more benefits. You can also have a name up to 100 characters, so you're not just restricted to your first and last name. Let's go ahead and just give a random name, Crypto Compile, right? I understand I'm creating a new Google account with its own settings, including YouTube search and watch history. So compilations right here. I'm just going to create this new Google account. And what you will see is that it takes me to a brand new YouTube account with no video, nothing. And under customize, if you click on customize, you will see that you don't have a profile picture, you don't have a banner, you have nothing. So this is a brand account. Okay, let's go ahead and transfer our other account. Let's just go transfer our other account here. So I'm just going to click on switch account. Now under this email address, you'll realize that there are two accounts. This is personal and this is brand. Okay, so I'm just going to click back again on the personal account, regular youtube.com. Under this regular youtube.com, you click here and then you go down on settings. Under settings now here, you see that instead of creating a new channel, you can add or manage your channels. Now if you click on advanced settings, you can move a channel to a brand account. So I can move this personal channel to a brand channel. YouTube is going to, because it's a complicated process and YouTube wants to make sure that you are the one who is actually doing this process, it's going to ask you to put your password. So you put your password, click on next. It's going to send you a verification to tap on your screen. Yes, it's me on my screen and I see the number 19. You tap 19 on your phone, it's going to ask you again, and then you tap the number 97. This is just to make sure that you are the one doing this process. You will see that if your channel is being moved, this is the channel that will be moved, this one, and you can choose an account to move this channel to. Only brand account owned by this account will appear below. Remember, that's why you need to create a brand new brand account. Because if I transfer all these videos, 33 videos, 6 playlists, and 4,000 subscribers to this account, everything that was on this account will disappear. So if I already had 100,000 subscribers on this account, poof, they will be gone. So make sure that you do this process smartly. Always create a new brand account to transfer one channel to another. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to click replace. And then it says here, by moving your channel, you will permanently delete this channel that's currently connected. So that's why I created a channel with no subscriber, no video, or no playlist. So this channel includes its videos, subscribers, and channel content. This is everything that you will be deleting. But since I have 0 of those, it doesn't matter. So I understand and I wish to proceed. I'm just going to click delete channel. And then scroll down a little bit and then you will see move channel. Are you sure you want to move and update your channel? Boom. Again, your channel name and icon will be updated across YouTube. Your channel URL will not change. Some comment cannot be removed. Your GIF settings will be deleted, and the creator demographic information provided by the owner channel will be deleted, meaning that every personal details that you've put in this channel, it will be deleted, because now this is a brand account, and which is good for privacy because you're not giving your personal information to anyone. So now let's go ahead and move the channel, and then it may take up to 10 minutes for update for it to happen.
A few moments later.
It didn't even take me a minute on my end, but you will realize that if I click again on the profile and I click on switch account, those two accounts, it already transferred everything from subscribers to the image profile to this new account. So let's go ahead, and if I click here on this account, this is the old account. Now that old account has 0 subscribers, 0 videos, nothing. And if I go back to settings, if I click on settings, on permission, this was the old account. Like this was the old account. And if I go now on the new account, now has 4,000 subscribers. It has all the analytics, like pretty much everything as before. And if I go on settings and on permissions, now you have the difference. You have manage permission. This is what a brand account permissions look like, and it says continue using your brand account to add or change permission. You can assign people to 1 or 2 roles, including owner or manager. So what I'm going to do is that if I click here on manage permission, and then I'm going to click here on manage permission, it's going to send me again a verification code. Yes, it's me. I see the number 77. Who is the primary owner?
And don't forget to smash like and subscribe. Thank you.